Hi, my name is called Bear and let's start with For the King. If you took Heroes of Might and Magic and crossbred it with some children's book with big pictures in it, you would get For the King. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of a better comparison, but it's quite accurate. For the King is a strategic RPG that blends tabletop and roguelike elements in an adventure that spans over the realms. You can play it alone or cooperatively both online and locally. Here, every playthrough is made unique with procedurally generated maps, quests, loots and events for you to participate in. Between playthroughs you can purchase weapons, items, NPCs, classes, events and so on. It has roguelite replayability implemented and this time it's kinda cool, you know, except the fact that you will die a lot. Yeah, that's what roguelite is all about, dying and then getting stronger because of that. People on Steam are talking that the game is very addictive and you can be killed by a skeleton named Boner. Let that sink. Dead Cells. Overwhelmingly positive reviews should lock your attention even if you don't like pixel art graphics, and this game can stand strong behind the name of the style. It is true art, the game is really beautiful, just like you, my friend, but graphics are just one side of the coin. People on Steam are talking that this roguelite Metroidvania is probably the best game of the genre. Along with the graphics you will get great music and gameplay more addictive than beer. If you wake up in the morning, your hands are trembling and you want to play Dead Cells, you are Dead Cellaholic. Please don't seek help, gaming is good for you. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. The game was released in 2012, but 10 years later it was remastered and sold, you know the drill, as a new game with a price of a new game. Everyone was raging, it wasn't really fair for fans of the game, so despite being a decent open-world RPG, it received a lot of negative reviews. The game itself is designed by the Elder Scrolls Oblivion lead designer Ken Rolston and set in a world with a lore of 10,000 years of fiction created by New York Times best-selling author R.A. Salvatore, or whatever his name is pronounced, I don't know him, but he's obviously very good. So this is a huge open world game and this price is decent for a remaster, although be warned that some players sometimes encounter game-breaking bugs. Some of those bugs have been known for almost 2 years now and nobody cares. I literally read that in a comment that was written on Steam yesterday. It's not old news or something, so it's like Russian roulette. Because of bugs and because of pricing in the beginning, Re-Reckoning has only 75% of positive reviews, a bit less than your sister. Kenshi. This is a free-roaming, squad-based RPG focusing on open-ended sandbox gameplay. Here you can be a trader, a thief, a rebel, a warlord, a slave, or just food for the cannibals. The freedom is here and it's up to you how you would use it. You can research new equipment and craft new gear, purchase and upgrade your own buildings to use as safe fortified havens when things go bad, or use them to start up a business. Aid or oppose the various factions in the world while striving for the strength and wealth necessary to simple survive in the harsh desert. You will train your men up from puny victims to master warriors, carry your wounded squad mates to safety and get them all home alive. The game is purely single player and 94% of reviews are positive. Katana Zero. This is a stylish neo-noir action platformer featuring insta-death combat. You may ask, who will be instantly dying? You or your enemies? Well, that is a matter of your skills. If you suck as a gamer, you know the answer already. So here you will slash, dash and manipulate time to unravel your past and leave the trail of blood and intestines everywhere you go. The pace of the game somehow reminded me of Hotline Miami. Super fast action where you have to time your attacks perfectly or you know, die. People on Steam are talking that the only bad thing about this game is that it ends. Yeah, 98% of reviews are positive, it's hard to beat that. Risk of Rain 2. Everyone who played Risk of Rain 2 can agree on one thing: it plays way better than it looks, meaning that everything you are seeing now to you looks like a graphic gibberish of some sort. But if you take control of the hero, everything changes immediately. This game has 96% of positive reviews left by 140,000 people who bought the game. You can't argue with that. So here you will fight your way to the final boss and escape, or continue your run indefinitely to see how long you can survive. A unique scaling system means that both you and your foes limitlessly increase in power over the course of the game. People on Steam are talking that the game is a bit unfriendly for new players. It will take time for you to adapt, so be prepared for that. It won't guide you by your hand or penis. And now, while we are in the middle of this video, please consider subscribing for more videos like that in the future. Phantom Doctrine. I think most of you have never heard about this title. It's a turn-based tactics strategy game with a really impressive discount. Here you will get more than 40 hours of single-player campaign featuring a rich plot with numerous historical events and characters to bring the terrifying reality of the Cold War to life. So basically this is an XCOM game, but instead of aliens you have spies. Mostly positive review rating is because of the flaws in the mechanics and for various glitches. For example, when hidden bodies miraculously disappear, just like your money on every Steam sale. But people who liked the game liked it very much. I found several reviews with about 200 hours of game time, and that is impressive, meaning that this may be a hidden gem for any turn-based lover, and today the price is just right. Tales of Iron. Set in a grim land plagued by war, the game is a hand-drawn RPG adventure with punishingly brutal combat. As an heir to the Rat Throne, you must restore your broken kingdom by banishing the merciless Frog clan and their ferocious leader. As you explore a deceivingly charming world, you will encounter a cast of unique companions ready to aid you in your adventure. And you'll need all the help you can get, because to be honest, you suck, and with companions you suck way less. So any help is great, whether that's a new meal recipe, blueprints to forge deadly weapons and armor, or even a land-chugging, armor-plated mole-mobile. Game has 90% of positive reviews on Steam, so it's hard to make a mistake with this one. Goat Simulator. I heard you like open world games, and Goat Simulator is the best open world game there is. That is a fact, unconfirmed by anyone, but fact is a fact, so who are we to disagree? Anyway, here you will control a goat. Oh wait, no, here you are the goat, and you will goat around the city helping people to find the true meaning of life. Also, you will jump on the trampoline and use a jetpack to fly around, just like goats do in real life, right? It's a simulator, so it's based on facts, and everything you see here is 100% confirmed by goat scientists. So it's a scientific game, and you will instantly become a scientist yourself just by playing it. That is another fact confirmed by goat scientists.
They confirm a lot of facts, do they?
Yeah, those goat scientists absolutely rock. That is a fact. Anyway, here you can also create your own levels, missions, play levels made by other people, and play this stupid game for at least a few hours. The price is about the same as the price of better quality beer in my local grocery store, so you can goat around for cheap this time. Beneath the Mountain. Any Dungeon Keeper fans here? Oh yeah, I can see the Forest of Hands ascending into the air. So it's a treat for you, my dear friends. It's a Dungeon Keeper, but instead of demons, you play as the king of new dwarven civilization seeking to find the fortune beneath the mountain. You dig your way through the rocks, encountering many dangerous foes along the way, all while defending your kingdom from vicious orc invasions. Keep in mind that the game is in early access and may not be complete or without glitches. So if you buy it, you can't complain about it and still look like a smart person. People on Steam are talking that the game is very fun and challenging to play. Building a dwarven civilization is an interesting thing to do in your free time. But of course, a lot of people mention performance problems and the fact that this is an early access game, so buy it at your own risk, or wait for some time and play it only later when it's finished. And now let's take a quick look at GoG sales. They have Ubisoft Sale going on, so if you want some Heroes of Might and Magic game or some other title, it's a perfect time to obtain them extremely cheap. Also, Paradox Interactive Sale with discounted Stellaris, Surviving Mars, Age of Wonders, Prison Architect, Shadowrun Trilogy, and then of course weekly sale with Druidstone, Stygian, Ballroom and other titles. Click on my affiliate link in the description below and you will go straight to these great sales. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.
Bye!